until you see the solid red on the bottom, I don't think you're connected.
What do you mean solid red? I think we're connected.
Oh yeah, no, you're live now.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
It's a good start.
Okay, so hello everybody. I'm Bob. I'm the editorial director here at Action Figure Junkies. I'm gonna look at the camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say the camera's
Let's look
over
at the
there.
camera. I'm the editorial director here at Action Figure Junkies, and today we're going to be opening 6 Black Panther action figures. And normally this would just be MJ and I doing this, but we figured since we have the noob here, Evan Liss, that we should actually have him open a figure. Normally maybe this would just be one guy on camera, but we thought it'd be more fun if I cringe as he opens this Marvel Legend. So, we've got our first watcher, so thank you so much. So again, I'm Bob, this is Evan, the noob, and we are going to be opening some Black Panther figures. So, Evan, why don't you drown this out a little bit until we actually have more, oh, we have more people watching, yes.
Oh man, it's 3 now.
3, woo!
Yeah. So the first one I'm opening today is Black Panther it's the Walmart exclusive, affectionately known as the Pink Panther, by everybody that's been talking about it. I have opened one Marvel Legend before. I got the this is Daredevil Yellow, and I threw away the box. That was important to mention because I'm not super into the boxes. Do I get anything to open this with, or do I have to open it with my
You
fingers?
should have been prepared for that.
That's all on you.
I should have been prepared.
That's all on you.
All right, let's see. This is gonna go.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, you're going to use keys, huh?
Yep. Let's get in there. Okay. There's that one.
Oh, okay. So that kind of worked.
I'm pretty sure it.
The
Oh,
nightmare
that's bad.
of. I think a true test of this will be whether or not he can open this and these 2 figures over here actually stay up.
Oh God. How do I do this?
This is live, folks, because he has never. Well, you said you opened one. How
I've
hard can it be?
opened one, but I wasn't worried about anybody watching me open it.
Well, in your defense, I think the Daredevil Yellow was a little bit different.
Really?
And we've got slow internet. Restart the stream. Quality tab or more. Okay.
Well, I've now ripped the box. Plenty. Okay, there we go. I got that.
Did you not have toys as a child?
Again, like this isn't a thing that I worried about.
Seriously, did you not have toys as a child?
I did. I never cared about the box. The box was open and gone.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I did it.
Oh,
And I ripped it.
Look at that. Look at that. He ripped it.
I ripped it, but I did get it out.
So
the box
here we
without
go.
Too
We got the
bad.
Walmart sticker right here, and he ripped it. So this is pretty much worthless now.
I didn't rip the sticker.
No, no.
It's this.
It's
It's this.
that.
It's that.
Yep.
This
Yep.
bothers you?
Yes, it really bothers me.
It
yes.
really bothers you?
Yes, that and like dust on a figure really bothers me too.
Okay, so this Pink Panther, this Black Panther is really cool. I mean, it has the extra like little energy glow stuff.
Is that like the Infinity Stone? We don't know that yet, do we?
Is the Soul Stone isn't the Soul Stone's orange?
Okay, so it's not.
So
pink.
that's the one that we're waiting for. We still haven't seen yet.
Yep, and our battery is critically low.
That's weird.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've heard a theory that the soul of the Black Panther, that's where the Soul Stone is going to come in, considering we haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But judging by this, the Pink Panther, judging by this, if his suit, maybe it's just the suit that gives him the pink.
Yeah.
Maybe the soul of the Black Panther is where the
guess.
Soul Stone comes in, because he can commune with the other past
Yeah.
Black Panthers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really.
I haven't
read
seen the
any-
movie yet, so I don't know.
Neither have I. Yeah.
Keep talking, Evan.
Oh yeah, no. I think this is a really cool figure. It has a lot going on. I think the pink the pink in the chest piece could be a little bit more vibrant, because if you look at the energy like sort of pieces on the side there, like it looks like it's radiating, as opposed to this pink on the front that's just sort of.
Well, he's got
dull.
2 heads too.
Yeah, he has 2 heads,
And
several hands.
as Walmart exclusives go, I think he's a little bit cooler than some of them that have been. Like I think the Winter Soldier one was kind of lame. But you look at this figure and he just looks cool. Like it's an instant. I mean, you don't think purple or pink on a superhero, especially a hero, not a villain, is going to be cool. But this guy, he's got details on his back too.
Yeah.
Turn that around. See?
Yeah, he's even got little pink bits on his back, but also like the necklace moving around.
Yeah,
is
it's
pretty
not
cool,
it's
too.
not a solid piece. Yeah, that's cool.
So here's this one. Yeah.
So from Nate, he says the purple version looks cool, but we really need is the movie version all purpled out, and I think he's right about that.
All right,
Okay.
Nate, that's not bad. Well, we do have the movie version here, but Evan will not be opening that one. So, Evan, continue.
Okay, so
Wait, that's it?
what?
There's seriously like things in that. Oh my God! There's seriously things in that container. Like this is, this is just like maybe you just did like I don't know, 50%. You took them out of the box, but we've got like details and weapons and well, not really weapons, but power things. Like how's his posability is pretty good, and considering we're at a pretty sturdy table here, he stood on his own.
Yeah, a relatively sturdy
Well,
table.
don't point him at me. Point him
Oh, I want him to punch you.
Oh, you want him to punch me? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice, lovely.
We have the different hands, so let's
Yeah,
get two
let's
energy.
see what that
fists
feels
going on.
like. I'll love it if you break it, pulling that hand off.
I really don't want to.
I am terrified watching you do that.
Oh, I really don't want to break
Oh my
this.
God!
Like part of it's me going like
Not
No,
wanting
not
to break
wanting
it.
to break it.
Not wanting to break it. The irony is you punch me in the face. There you go.
Also, Stephanie says that she loves your shirt, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Steph.
there we go. Look at that, I did it.
Well, that's cool. So that's a punch, and this is a hand,
Mm-hmm.
and so
He
you've
is-
got the little. I don't know if you can see it.
So,
but so you've
Evan,
got
what do
little
you
hand
think?
details
What do
there.
you think that is? The pink. You think that's just for the action figure? Or do you
I know. I
we're
think
gonna
it's.
see-
If I had to guess, I read something about the Black Panther suit that it absorbs energy and vibration. So this may be he's taking the energy that's being
Redirecting.
he's redirecting the energy back out. So you can take the two fists off and you have two just claw hands.
So
I can't
glad you're
really
wearing a
get that
black
close.
shirt with black on the black shirt with the other black shirt. So this is thank you for at least changing out the head, because I think it's cool when you get two different heads with a figure. We have several here that I think we have one that has three heads actually
Really?
that we're gonna do. Yeah, the movie
That
version
one was
has
a lot easier.
has a lot extra head. Well, and this is why people custom figures. It's easier to custom figures now, and change heads, change body parts.
Well, you've never done that before, have you?
No.
Wow.
It's your first time.
Oh my God! There we go.
There's lots of jokes there, but we're gonna keep it clean here.
Keeping
folks.
it AFJ
We're gonna-
family
we're
clean.
gonna keep it really clean.
Wow.
Yeah.
That actually moves a
Wow.
lot.
It's
There's
called
like
an ankle pivot.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that on anything that I've. Like I have a couple Star Wars Black Series figures, and they are impossible to stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does move a lot.
All right. So what do you got? You got arms.
Yeah.
You got wrists.
Yeah. I mean, you have more wrist movement with the claws
Okay.
because they can bend a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
more.
So the fists are a little bit more
Yeah.
straightforward.
Yeah, they don't really bend at all.
I gotta say, I like them better with the original head. I just think,
Yeah, I think it fits a lot better. It fits the rest of the aesthetic.
and
of
I think I like the orange eyes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pose him again here and get him in, and then move him over to the little statue there. You really don't know how to pose
No.
anything.
Yeah, at least he's
Dear
standing.
God, this is painful.
No.
Dear God.
That's how I felt.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so
Open the Sentinel.
Yeah, exactly.
You are nuts. You realize we're not gonna open that thing. The box is what keeps that as nice as it is. We are not opening the Sentinel. No. So let's move it on. What do we got here now for number 2 for Evan? Open the Sentinel.
Alright, so we have a Marvel Select Black Panther from the Disney store.
What year is that?
I don't know.
I want to say that was maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Wow.
It does not say.
Yeah, it does not say. Yeah, I think you're right, MJ. I think it's about, I don't know, about 2016, 2017.
Looks like the comic version of the Black Panther rather than the movie version, so it may have come out a little bit before the movie.
Hence, that, to say it's the comic book one. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah, it's a little obvious.
So you've never opened this kind of figure before, have you?
Oh, no.
No.
No, I have not.
Mm.
I don't think I've held one like this before. So,
Yeah, the Marvel Selects are pretty cool. The Disney store usually has a lot of them, but the prices are, what, about $29 a piece?
25.
25?
25 to 30.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising considering you get the extra, like, you get the platform to put them on, too.
Yeah.
Especially since Marvel Legends are, what, they're usually 20?
Yeah. And
So-
the other nice thing with, I don't know, this kind of figure is, I don't know, you're right. It has like a comic book feel to it. This is more the Black Panther I remember from reading him from the 70s and 80s comics. It's got that extra little, like, those lines that kind of go down his uniform and things. Yeah, it's in the white eyes.
There's a lot
cool.
of detail in just the way that there's a lot of detail in the suit. Like, it looks like it's not like Ant-Man where it's not directly on him. It's
right.
like there's not much in between him and
it's like a layer of skin.
Yeah.
So do the most painful thing I've ever seen today and open that.
Oh, this is gonna be. I don't know where to start.
The Peanut Gallery says, I like the Zen Buddha accessory, little garden piece that comes with it.
Yeah. Does he have a comic book in there or anything? Or
No.
it just says Marvel licensed product inside.
Yeah.
So let's
Looks like it's a little bit open over here.
Well, there you go. That's probably a good place to start.
Yeah.
Find the opening and dive right
There
in.
you go. Now, usually once you open this, there's no way to get it back in the box.
Yeah.
Because this is.
That's why I'm not as worried.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't look like the kind of thing where you try to put it back.
No,
together.
it's really not. Yes, he comes with his own bonsai tree.
Oh no.
Check out the site for the trailer for the new Karate Kid movie, right?
Exactly.
Or, TV show.
Exactly.
not-
Okay, that's not so bad.
it's not bad.
You did a pretty good job. It's you could keep the card if you wanted to, and maybe even this comic book artwork here.
I didn't rip that.
No, actually, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Taking fun of us making fun of you.
Yeah. So now this is the Evan is now going to deal with the anti-theft part of these toys, where we have all of these great twist sticks that keep everything in the pack.
See, this is the thing I remember. I've had to deal with these a lot.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Did you have this on the Daredevil yellow?
No, but
No.
I've just when I was a kid, I remember these
Okay.
like sort of pieces. So that
So
stand
last year.
Nice.
funny.
Whoa.
I would think it would be more
You think
upright.
you think this would stand upright, but
Yeah.
I think that's probably because of the packaging. I mean, it's not as cool as the Punisher with the guy inside the pinball machine, but what would you do? Like a broken claw? Have that guy Ulysses Claw like kind of just mangled to the side or something for the Black Panther? I don't know.
I would do this tree, this like if it's supposed to be like the tree that he goes to commune with the Black Panther, I would do it bigger because it's supposed to be bigger than him.
Right.
I would do it to scale.
No, it could be all price point, how much they want to spend.
Yeah.
Some of the backdrops didn't like the Black Cat have a really elaborate one, and I think
so many
Daredevil
of
used to
these.
have the church. I think there was one with a church window for Daredevil.
Oh, he has a cross.
Is it a cross?
Yeah, he
Okay.
has the cross that he stands on.
I don't think giving him a pair of scissors is going to help. Maybe wire cutters would help. Oh God. So did you play with toys as a child?
Yeah, I had Mega Man action figures and things like that.
Yeah, I don't really count those as toys.
I had a lot of Dragon Ball Z ones, but I looked at them the other day. I went home and I found them. And they look like garbage.
Oh.
You
The
had
ones
half
that-
a slinky, but you straightened it.
I'm getting there.
if that's what you call that.
I guess this is.
So you guys got me all like, I want to be careful about it.
Well, why? I mean, at this point, no.
I know, but it's
Right.
still like residual, like wanting
Right.
to be careful.
Stephanie says that everyone should check out our AFJ trailer where we show Venom.
That's true. We do have that trailer that shows Venom.
Yeah, officially
Folks,
licensed by us.
I really thought that this would take this long, and it has.
Hey, I did better than you expected, and you know it.
So, junkies, do you guys use wire cutters when you actually get figures like this? If you take them out of the pack, I usually end up doing this with my nephews because I get them a figure and they're just frustrated with the whole plastic thing and they just kind of give up. The Disney diecast figures for the Star Wars were really heavy but loaded with these things. I'd say like one for every appendage.
I mean,
And the
probably
neck.
because they are heavy and they
Yeah.
have to keep them in place. Those things are huge.
Yeah.
Some of them. The General Grievous.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh no.
You could probably get them out of there without taking that last thing.
And there we
you
go.
Here we go.
Okay, so he moves a little bit less than our Marvel Legend over there. I mean, he's a little bit stiffer.
Right.
You can see his legs get a little bit wider.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He doesn't have a whole lot of hip movement. His body moves a little bit. Oh, that one does.
Yeah. So compare the two next to each other so we can see the size difference.
So our Marvel Select is a little bit bigger, but he can move. He moves a lot less. I also think the face looks a little odd.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
a
look-
little elongated.
Yeah.
He's a little
If you can
elongated in
see-
the face.
It's very. I'm very far away now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Marvel Legend is a little bit. I think you can do a lot more with it.
Okay. Now get him in here. Now he does come with a stand, which is nice,
And he does.
and he does have peg holes in both feet.
Okay, so where's the other one? I see one.
You only need one, Evan.
Okay. You would think that it would set up in a certain way.
No.
They want you to use your imagination.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that?
It's something that
It's that
you
thing in the-
millennials lost
Were we supposed to
about
have? Am I
10
supposed
years
to have
ago.
that?
Imagination is the thing in the chocolate factory.
That's pure imagination.
Oh, pure.
Okay, see that? To me, that just seems weird. Like,
Why is that weird?
because the tree is half the size of him.
Okay, well, we said it was a bonsai tree. And maybe it's a bush. Okay, so, Evan.
I mean, I feel like that's just for like display. It would seem weird that he's that much bigger than the thing that he's in.
Okay. Well, as
I mean,
we
is that
said,
just me?
it's not the greatest display as we've seen with some of the other characters.
You gotta remember, if you have a Marvel Select, it's MJ talking from the back. If you have a Marvel Select collection going, what you're gonna end up with are, if you open them, multiple pieces that have their various dioramas that either fit together on the bottom. So
Okay.
seeing one out of context,
Yeah.
it looks odd, but
Mhm.
the longer you go and understand a little bit more about it, it kind of fits the vibe. Plus, that wasn't part of a series, if I remember correctly. I think
Yeah.
that was a one-off.
So between the two, I mean, we're looking at $25 to $30. Then the Walmart exclusive is what, $19, $20, $22 sometimes. Which do you prefer between the two?
I think I would go with the Marvel Legend. I think the detail on the Marvel Select is really good. Like, if you can't really, I'm not entirely sure if you guys can see it, but like you can see all of his muscles in his back, and you get that a little bit on this, but it's not nearly as defined or realistic.
Right. Hey, Papa Junkie.
And I think you can do a lot more with the Marvel Legend than you can do with
Okay.
with this one. He doesn't move as much. This is more of, I think, a display, whereas this is more of a actually
To
take
play with
pictures.
it. To play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for the kids, for the collector who just
Yeah.
wants it to do exactly all that it's doing right now.
Yep. Just being there.
Okay. All right. All right. So Evan's gonna step out and monitor the Facebook chat,
I'll be over there helping you
and
guys.
I'm gonna open the next figure. MJ's gonna step in here. We each have 2 more figures each. We're gonna move this guy out of the way. Is he still in the shot? His head's in there somewhere.
I'm gonna block a lot more than Evan did there.
There we go. And all right, since we have Ant-Man here on the thing, I thought we would start with the Marvel Legends Black Panther figure. That was for Captain America Civil War. So this was the figure that you had to build Ant-Man with. Came with Cap, Iron Man, Nuke, Nick Fury, and then there was the Red Guardian, you know, the figure we've seen at almost every Five Below. So,
Still at 5 and below.
you know what, I think I've opened a couple of these, but not too many. But to put Evan at an immediate disadvantage, I'm not going to get my keys. I'm just going to get my pocket knife out here.
That
And
seems
then
fair. Also,
there.
Papa Junkie says hi, MJ.
there,
Hi, Papa Junkie.
and then sometimes you can just get underneath. Nope.
There you go.
Are you gonna rip it?
That's what I'm trying not to do because I really made you look like it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm.
I don't know if I got it. I
You want
got
to
it.
assist?
No.
No,
There you
help.
go.
I got
You
it.
got it.
The whole trick is to open it without actually ripping it.
Reset this guy.
Okay, there's one side, so we really have to do one side. So I probably shouldn't have cut both. But we open this up, and it's all about getting it back in there if we can. I guess I have to do that now. Try to get it back in there. So we slide this guy out. So we got the box out. So we get a maskless T'Challa right here, played by Chadwick Boseman. We have the Black Panther, and then we have the leg of Ant-Man, which is right over here. So, got a nice little Captain America shield here for a little backdrop. It's kind of nice. And then we just pop him right out. So, immediate, can he stand on his own? Ta-da! He can stand on his own without doing anything to him yet. Now, unlike the more recent one, which we have right over here, the necklace here is attached. So this isn't coming up.
Which I got to be honest, I like the necklace attached compared to this because this looks like something that's going to fall off or break.
Yeah, it's
advances.
as soon as and it's rubbery. As soon as you take the head off, I think it's cool to look at it, but if from a collector standpoint, you will see this guy at a yard sale flea market without that necklace guaranteed, let alone the extra hands and feet and all that other stuff.
I would argue that for the Pink Panther one though, for the necklace that's movable, if you're posing him and taking photos of him, having it actually moving would make it a more realistic photo. Like if say he's crawling upside
Right.
down or something like that.
Yeah, it would give that extra little look. Now, here's a quick pose trying to get him in here. He is not standing, so kind of got a little action pose going on there. I gotta say, I like the silver on his feet. Kind of, gives a little bit more definition. He's got silver here on his belt, which is also cool. And then there's silver in the mask and on the hands, which is also pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot more that goes into the body sculpt of this one compared to this one because there's grooves throughout the back that anybody that has one will see. It's a lot more detailed. I mean, obviously they went with the pink as the detail in this one, but I think they probably could have used either the same mold and then line the pink on the inside, which probably would have looked a little bit better and popped than just the pink directly on the black. But they seem to have rather the same articulation.
Actually, I was just going to say no, because down here on the Pink Panther, we've got this like ankle joint, which is really nice because it's
they don't have
like
that
as soon
on
as
this. It's got somewhat of a pivot.
As soon as you put him down, he's down. It's almost like a Mezco 112, where he's very balanced immediately, except for that. But oh wait, because his foot was off. Maybe this is why Evans was standing so well, because he had his butt standing out. There we go. But then we have him over here. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
But it's just, you can feel the difference right here. It's very thin, whereas this is very thick, and I can't turn this. But on this one, I can move this one way or the other, what I want to do with his feet to his environment. And we're looking at, what, 2 years difference?
Yeah. I think if you could get the articulation off of the Pink Panther figure into
onto
that
this one, yeah.
Well, I guess you know what? Let's get on to the next one.
Yeah, let's do the modern Pink Panther. I mean, sorry, let's do the. You should have it right over there. But we have a leg to Ant-Man, and then we have Chadwick Boseman's face. Now, since I don't know, should I try to put it back in the box?
Nah.
Just
put the box back.
If any junkies are watching, if you post a picture of your Build-A-Figure Ant-Man, and you need this is the left leg, we will send it to you. So if you need the left leg, let us know. Post it in the comments, your image that you need the left leg, and we will send it to you via us.
So I am a mint in the box collector, so just opening these feels so wrong. But for you guys, we go ahead and do things here that we don't normally do.
Oh wow, he won't even stand.
Okay, so this one has the Build-A-Figure head, and he's got the non-mask head, which I guess is the first. Is this the first Black Panther that you can get without
No,
the mask? This one came with one as well.
Yeah, so we don't know the timeline yet. This one from Civil War, he has no facial hair, whereas in the one that we just opened for Black Panther, he's got a couple days growth, and he's slightly darker. This is the same actor. So I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh, the camera's
You guys can see that this way. There you go.
There you go.
A little bit darker.
Let's see the head.
Yeah, we need the camera to be about there.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Nice.
So we've got. Yeah, you're not going to see this.
Yeah.
You're not going to see this. Evan, come help.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So this is Chadwick Boseman, about 2 years apart.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your eye. I mean,
I gotta tell you, I think the face sculpt on the new one is
Oh, yeah, it's
definitely more defined. I don't know that that's spot on with the actor, but it certainly
pretty
is a good look.
it's pretty good.
And so let's see.
And the eyes are a little bit more defined. And the a lot of junkies, we complain about the faces. I mean, if you look at any Oscar Isaac Poe Dameron, it's from Star Wars. It's terrible, but this is really nice work here. I mean, it's got cheekbones. He's got it's got a little bit of fuzz under here. And
Is that one of the printed faces?
Could be. He's nice.
Yeah, I gotta say I really like this one. I mean, the body sculpt is really great. The articulation's more on par with the Pink Panther for sure. Again, it's got a nice ankle pivot in here. I mean, the joints are a little tight like they normally are. This figure seems to be on the heavier side than the non-Pink Panther version. But I don't know, there's just something that I like about the actual sculpting on the body that I think this one's missing. I think if they would have went with that and then lined the pink in, this would have been an absolute home run. You got anything?
I do. I mean, this is the standard figure that you can buy anywhere. You can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, whatever store you're going to find it at. And I got to say that the Pink Panther I don't know if it's because it's more of a interpretation of the character. Maybe it wasn't like, scanned his costume body kind of thing. The arms are just thicker and the legs are thicker. And even though he has a lot of the same joints and things, I don't know, this figure just seems like he's sleeker and thinner.
Yeah.
In relation to the Pink Panther, where he's just a lot bigger. I don't know, like durability wise, I'm thinking that the Pink Panther is probably going to last long for the little junkies who are going to play with him. And, this one here may be more for the collector, which is usually the opposite. Usually it's the exclusive is for the collector, and instead we don't get the more durable figure. So, we're going to take this up a notch to the Walmart exclusive from 2016. Right there, we got Walmart. And this is more the comic book rendition of the Black Panther. So this is the one I kind of,
I think this one's my favorite.
Yeah, we even got this little, comic book kind of logo here.
Looks like
style.
Christopher Priest's run.
Okay, so Evan, the noob, actually knows something that we don't for a change.
It's the cape and it's the style of the Black Panther logo on the front.
Yeah, it's nice. This is a really cool figure, and I think these are starting to disappear now. A couple Walmarts we've been to, I haven't seen as many.
Yeah, they were really popular when they first came out because they just weren't everywhere. And then I think whatever Walmart had stock put them out with the Pink Panthers. I saw them clearance in a few places, but not many. A lot of people ended up buying it online because it didn't seem to hit major retail. But this is the one that I think if you had to ask me to pick so far from the group, even without seeing it outside, maybe it's the cape, and maybe it's the fact that it's a little bit more classic, but this is the Black Panther that I know.
Well, I also like the fact that I think this is the first one that actually comes with a weapon. He has a spear, and came out real easy. That's nice. And then
Oh, you smell?
he doesn't smell it. We've had him here for a while. He doesn't have that new paint smell. You don't get the smells.
Everything.
I smell the figures.
Bob
I
smells them all.
love that acrylic paint smell that they kick off. I really like that. A nice little.
We
backdrop.
have 2 comments. Alfredo's admiring Galactus up on the wall.
Yeah, we're not opening Galactus.
And Jason Nelson said there's plenty of him left at his Walmart.
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
all right. Ooh,
Yeah, okay. So
so does he pop out?
you got to pop the body and then slide the cape.
Oh,
Oh, all this just hurts.
Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob.
Oh, that's just bad.
Oh.
It hurts so bad.
he's got like a little skull on his
Spear.
cape. Spear. Let's see that. See the little skull on his cape. It's kind of black. Kind of black. It is black.
I don't know how close I am to it.
That's good. Yeah,
You're on there.
that's nice. So I like that. And then the cape is not cloth. It's kind of a lighter rubber, but it looks like it would pop off. Oh yeah, there's like a little kind of like knob or snap, so that you can just go into straight butt kicking mode here. And then we have this necklace. Will this go on his head without me taking his head off?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So that's cool. The gloves, the gloves are actually painted a light gray. So it kind of gives it a little bit more of a distinctive color.
And there's
Kinda-
the necklace.
Yeah, it kind of breaks it apart, which is nice. So
And the boots as well.
Yep, the boots have that line that I was talking about that the DC Select figure had. So he has different hands, right? Does he have different hands in
he's
there?
got 2 hands.
And I bring that up because we've got claw action.
Yeah,
Here.
this would be your spear hand.
But this isn't going to hold the spear, so let's see if I can do this better than Evan did. Case in point.
What surprise? Is there really a surprise there that you did that better
Right.
than I did?
And then just kind of, I mean, I guess you could use both hands if you really wanted to, like, mix it up, give him some sort of angle.
Yeah, I mean yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, this one's cool. This one has a nice, like, comic book look to it. I think that's for some collectors, like, the movie version is that's the movie version, but then I think for some of the more diehards are like, I want my Black Panther to look like the one I had when I grew up. He's standing pretty good. He's rotating. Yeah, I think this one's cool. It's a little on the thinner side.
Yeah.
But that falls in line with these other 3 that we had that are the movie versions.
Yeah, and I think what you have is the difference between the MCU, where it's a vibranium suit that they're wearing, versus just like a normal costume that you would see.
Right.
Like, I mean, if you ever read the comic or seen any of the Black Panther related movies that Marvel's put out, it's almost like just a cloth costume that he's wearing versus an actual suit, which I kind of think this, the Civil War and the new Black Panther definitely suit like. Obviously, these two, because they're comic related, have more of a clothing look to it and not so much of like an armor. Though the Pink Panther, because of the non-grooves, I think falls a little bit more into the comic book side. So.
Yeah. Something I wanted to bring up that Evan didn't do is that I like to buy little plastic bags that you can label the different materials. So if you are just a collector, you like to display them, you buy these and then you can stick your extra little pieces in here. Can label it, maybe just throw it back in the box without the bubble, not have to worry about getting it out each time. These are fun things to pick up. You can put whole Star Wars figures in here. I usually, if I go to a toy show or I go flea marketing, I'll carry these with me and start giving my new toys a new home right away, so that they don't get any worse than they already are. And then I use the pocket knife to open these. Box cutters are good. It's just don't rip right into it. You never know when that particular figure you have is actually going to be worth something down the road because, hey, suddenly they didn't put the necklace into the package and you have one that does, and now there's 300 that don't. So we've got another one, and this one's gonna hurt me because it's vintage.
Yeah, this is the final one. This is one that I would never, ever open if we weren't doing it for the junkies. This is the Marvel Universe Build-A-Figure Rocket Raccoon series, okay? This, I think, even before we actually get it open, is hands down my favorite Black Panther figure. You know, we haven't cracked it open. I like the little bit of the blue in with the suit. It's not overpowering, but I think it really looks great.
It has a nice shading to it. We've got some very straightforward colors here, except maybe this guy, he's got a little bit of the shading, but it's that Jack Kirby kind of like, yeah, it's a black figure, well, black costume, but there's that blue that kind of gives it that natural kind of in motion look, a shadow, if you will.
Box cutters.
And here, it's really cool. I remember seeing this at Toy Fair a long time ago, and just that whole wave really stood out. Miss Marvel's in there, the Jean Grey. Jean Grey's in there. There was a Hawkeye in there. It's a fun wave.
That Jean Grey, from what I can see, is one of the most popular Jean Greys out there because it's the classic series, gold and blue, that you would see.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like the Jim Lee X-Men #1 when they redid the
90s.
series. Remember the one that had like 8 different covers and you had to buy them all? Now they're not worth anything.
All right, so we're trying our best to do this. But you're gonna have some rippage. These are made to kind of slide out of the back, like so. Open, yeah, like this. You can see the definition on the boots. You can see it on the hands or gauntlets, whatever you want to call them. This is just a beautiful figure. I mean, and same with this as well. If you guys need the arms for your Rocket Raccoon, send us a picture. You're going to get them with a AFJ t-shirt and sticker as well.
This is broadcast interrupted.
It's what?
Nope.
We still broadcasting?
Check
This
from the
isn't- nope,
computer.
Back now.
We're back?
We're double checking to make sure we're still broadcasting.
It was interrupted for a second. I can't really go back through it and see where it cut off.
All right, but are we live still?
Checking.
This is
There's
all.
a delay here. I can't really.
Okay.
Okay,
So, all
keep
right, if
going.
you can see us. All right.
You stopped for a second.
No.
There you go. You're back.
Okay. So, in case you guys missed it, extra pieces for Rocket Raccoon. Okay. If you need it, send us a picture. You're going to get the piece along with a t-shirt and sticker. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. It's got a nice little chest pivot here. It's got an ankle pivot.
Which is weird, because how old is this figure?
This figure's got to be at least 6 years old, maybe longer.
6, 7 years old. And he's got the pivot on the foot where
I mean, the joints are done well. There's a double elbow joint, which we're gonna have to get better at getting you guys close-ups for these in the future. But it's a really beautiful looking figure. The box art's great as well. I mean, I would just take that and probably put that right on the wall.
yeah, this is actually pretty cool. You get this full series on the back. It also tells you who the character is, which is kind of nice. A lot of the new Hasbro toys aren't doing that anymore. You kind of get a quick glimpse, and then it's like everything in a different language. What else was in the pack?
That was it. You just literally got that and the Rocket Raccoon figure,
Okay.
or Build-A-Figure arms.
So no weapons, but you've got Rocket's arms, and no what's it called? No spear, no extra hands.
no spear.
But the paint job is,
Yeah,
I think, really
it
what clinches it for this
shows.
figure.
The head sculpt. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Head sculpt is great. I mean, the definition on the face is unbelievable. Again, the colors I think are, this is the Black Panther that I know. Scale wise, it's in line with the rest of the Legends, and obviously the Select is going to stand a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But this is the one that I'd pick as the top for Black Panther figures. There's at least one other in this scale figure, which is a old school Marvel Legend.
Yeah, he made our top 10.
Yeah, he made our top 10. We couldn't open him. We tried. We thought about it. We pleaded. It just was not going to happen. It was too nice of a figure. So, guys, listen. Tell us what you think. Again, if you need any of the Build-A-Figure parts, send us a picture. You're going to get a T-shirt, the Build-A-Figure, and a sticker for free.
We just saw the playback of Bob sniffing it.
Oh. But, you know, we're trying to bring you guys as much video content, review content. We've got a YouTube series going now called Into the Wild, where we go out and pick. You know, we hit a big box store, a Toys R Us, and a comic book shop in every episode. Episode 2 will be out shortly. You know, but we're trying to engage more. So, you know, let us know what you think. You know, we hope this was fun for everybody. Bob, you got anything?
Yeah, no, I think it's good. We'll try to do this with all the big releases. This seems to be a Marvel year. We've got Aquaman at the end of the year for DC, but we've got Deadpool coming up. We've got the Avengers coming up. So we'll try and do a few more of these as we accumulate more of these figures throughout the next couple months. And just let us know what you think. And subscribe to the YouTube page and our Instagram. It's other ways that we can interact with you. And we post a lot of funny things on the Instagram, a lot of our toy hunts. And it's just our best way of interacting with you and letting us know what you want to see. So thanks, Junkies.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Kill it.
How do I kill it?
Hit the button.
There you go. Slide to stop. That's cool.